Hey everybody, Billy Bob here. It's finally Friday, and actually had a pretty good day at work today. Helped a lot of people. I was ready to bolt because they were driving me nuts. Ha! That's not my hardware joke for today. Is that a bad dad joke or what? Wait a minute. Let me got my strings all. By the way, in case you're wondering, it is cold for Florida. This morning was 35 or 6 and 31 with the wind chill. When I went to work, it was like 7:35, 7:40. I turned the windshield wipers on. I was going to clean the windshield, and there was ice, literally ice on my windshield, like frozen water, not the immigration and customs enforcement people, right? Water, ice on my windshield in Florida, Southwest Florida. Shouldn't be. But anyway, so I have a hoodie on. It is 58. Says feels like 57. There's very little wind. It's not going to be as cold in the morning. Only going to be in the 40s. Got a little Sweetwater here, a little 420. That's kind of a precursor to my big, beautiful Billy Bob Bud Light Just Right. So, before you go here, pay attention. Stay tuned. Tomorrow at noon, I'll send out a notice, an event notice. Tomorrow at noon, we're going to preview the Indiana-Miami game with my special guests, Acoustic Larry and Foxy Bob. Okay? So stay tuned for that. It's not going to be all serious and warped up. By the way, the portal closes tonight at midnight, and apparently this girl, I think her name's Christine Featherstone or something, on College Sports Sirius 84 didn't watch my video yesterday because just a couple hours ago I heard her say, I forgot the name of the team, but this team hasn't done anything about a quarterback in the portal, and the portal closes today. I'm like, do you not understand the portal? The portal window closes for people to enter, not for people to exit. Okay? Go back and watch my video from yesterday if you really want to know the logistics of the portal. But, you know, I was going to tell you about this story because I thought it was kind of funny, but then it's actually kind of sad, but I'm still going to tell you about this story. It was actually in Ireland, and there is an elderly man, 80, elderly. They call him an elderly man. Well, at some point we're going to be 80, and I don't want to be deemed elderly, okay? And I'm sure there's some people out there that are pretty close, and they don't want to be elderly or deemed labeled elderly, right? But anyway, this elderly man it's in Ireland. He's in an airport. He's going through security, and the people at security, I don't know what they call them there, TSA or what, but the security people were curious because, the routine security, right? And the guy tried to go through the metal detector with his wife in a wheelchair, but they noticed she wasn't breathing and her body temperature was colder than what it ought to be. You're probably thinking what I'm about to tell you, that his wife had died just before or hours. So what does it say? Here we go. Hours. So he's been in the airport for several hours, or he went to the airport with his wife dead, but she died several hours before that. And he was, I guess, this is the sad part. Here's an elderly man. He's trying to go through the airport. He was still flying somewhere. I guess he didn't know what to do. And that part's sad. But one of the crazy parts of the airport, So this happened apparently a couple months ago. And this is the funny part. The other part's sad. Funny part is the airport operator confirmed the incident occurred several months ago and said no similar incidents have been reported since. How often do we think this happens, right? Like every month or so, we got somebody wheeling their dead relative or their dead spouse through the airport. So, I don't know. I'm not making light of the gentleman. I'm sure, tragic. Didn't know what to do. But the airport saying, well, we haven't had any incidents reported since that happened. Oh, okay. So I didn't really have much to talk about today. I was going to look up what happened in history, but then that story came across and I thought I'd share it. That is about, you could see the sky, not a cloud. That means it's going to get cold tonight, but it's going to be like 7 to 10 degrees warmer than last night. So our heat, in Florida, you don't really have heat. You have a heat pump that isn't a heater. So when it gets to be cold, the thing just starts cycling on and off. So what do? You have to keep turning the temperature down till it won't cycle, So's the life of Floridian. America, land of the free because of the brave. Stay focused, America, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon on Facebook and YouTube. Billy Bob, peace out.